In the last episode, I was afraid I tapped out of the game and screwed up my recording, but I didn't. So let's be happy that it gave us another episode, and let's play Banished. This is also what I plan to be the last episode of this Let's Play, simply because there's nothing more we can do. We have all the seeds, we have some ale, which is, by the way, stored in here until it's sold, although I believe if they have more, then they'll actually put it into a market. Actually, you can check here. We don't have any here, but I believe the citizens will only buy it from the tavern, so they won't take it out of market. The brewer might, however, I'm not sure. Anyway, there's nothing new we can do. We have built everything, we have seen almost everything, except the ones the things I really don't want to see, like a tornado. We have plenty of food. The city is doing well, and just look at the food production. We are still, well, we're not making that much excess production, but that's also, that might be because I have I kind of fired about 30 peasant or 30 farmers over the course of the last days or years, like this, because we just needed those workers to, or those laborers to replace workers in times of need, like now. I could free this place up a bit, but there's not much I can do here. This would be okay for farming. Actually, it might be. I'm not sure if this looks a bit like a hill, so it might be unsuitable for farming. I could not squeeze fields here. Damn it! But it might also be a reasonable place to build farms. I don't want to build houses here because I believe this quarry makes people unhappy. They don't want to live near those. So we'll not build one there. Also having way too much stuff over here. We have too many animals in those places because we just can. I'm not sure if those cows died of old age or not, or if they were actually slaughtered, but we have too many animals. And it also shows here where we have one more chicken and we can handle. Actually, we don't, because we are now below the food threshold of 60,000. I could build a storage barn over here, but this would really hurt productivity because people would have to haul the stuff all the way over here. But yeah, we even have resources again. So I'm really not sure what else we can do. I don't want to literally expand over all the map because it's just more of that. And I don't want to wait for the next fire to break out or the next other thing to go wrong. So right now we're just doing more of that. And as relaxing as that is, I'm trying to do some other things as well. There are more games waiting for us. And I really, really, really want to show you some of the amazing stuff that has made its way onto Steam and onto GOG and into my gaming library lately. And there's also just general stuff that I would like to let's play, and since I do try to keep it like with a certain type of game for a certain day, which I believe is a very reasonable thing to do, and a decent schedule, because it provides consistency even if you switch games. Except Wednesday, when I'm going to be all over the place, mostly because of your requests. So blame yourself. Don't blame yourself on I'm just saying it's not my fault what you request, so I can't influence that. I can pick the games accordingly, or and there goes another farmer. But I can't really influence what you pick. If you want to see something, just send me a tell, or even better, send me not a tell, but send me a message or leave a comment and then say, yeah, I would like you to play this, and if you feel generous, then toss me a copy of it on Steam or on GOG, and I will do it. I'm more likely to let's play games that I have been given. I'm also trying to disclaim that I have received this game as a gift from somebody. I will also include your name if you don't explicitly say you don't want your name to be mentioned there. And now I lost my train of thought. So yeah, I'm more likely to do if I got the game for free, and I will disclaim that. At least in the first episode of Let's Play, I will say, yeah, this has been given to me by somebody, so I didn't pay this. I mean, I'm not known enough, I'm not famous enough to actually get free copies of games from developers. So you may assume that I have actually paid, or that somebody has paid for those games, that they weren't given out by the developers. And you may generally assume that nobody is paying me for Let's Playing something. And that's why I usually say I like this or I don't like this. Well, it's a hard time to be a farmer. But luckily there are more than enough jobs in the town itself. Also, with all those deaths, although we are on a slight increase again, with all those deaths, yeah, we're down to 110 families, so we might actually have we might have broken even again, but we need those houses to be built quick, which kinda counteracts the fact that I keep only one builder around. But yeah, I also don't want to compromise my food production too bad. Like, if I go and remove all of those homes, or too many of those, I'm afraid we might hit a famine within 2 to 3 years again. Because right now we only have like 2 years of storage. And 2 years worth of food is not that much, especially if you keep a growing population around. Those 2 years can shrink down to 1 year and less in no time. And I don't want to put you through another famine, guys. I really don't want to do that. But since we have quite a bit of production now, well, we also built quite a lot, so I'm really not sure where this is going. But judging from this, we are pretty near the tipping point, so I might have to start looking into more food production soon. We have unlocked this. Well, we didn't unlock it, it was never locked in the first place, but we did make our way here. And we started making use of this land. Let's see. If I make more forestry happen in here, I would kind of have to build around this. Like, I would have to build a road around it. But this looks like the proper format for it. So we'll see. Also, you're a food merchant, so bugger off. I won't even check your stores anymore. Also, let's make 200 warm coats in here as well. It seems like a reasonable number that will get you to wherever you want to in regards to resources. And that's all I really care about right now. We need more resources, especially stone and, well, not that much iron. What I actually might do is remove those guys. Although I'm afraid if I remove miners, I will remove the miners from here and not from here. Although all of you could just go over there and mine there, you know, maybe. You don't have to, but it would be nice. We also seem to have plenty of tools and plenty of people who don't have tools. I'm not sure why they just don't go pick one up. I believe they'll just try to do like one more working cycle and then pick up a tool. So they'll not stop whatever they're doing just to get a new tool. Which is admirable, at least. Also, all the ale has been used up from here. We don't have any ale left. Actually, I believe merchants will pick it up from here and then take it to wherever it's needed, or take it to the straight to the docks if we have some ale available. But right now I believe those 205 people are just way more than this tavern can handle, so they won't produce anything, or they won't store anything up. And I don't feel like building another tavern. I don't think that's necessary. I only wanted to build that one because we could, but that's pretty much all I'm going to do about it. As I said, we didn't need a tavern in the first place. It was just something I wanted to build so I could show you how it works. It will always produce ale, by the way. There is no distinction between what it's made from. It's always going to be ale. Which I believe once more shows how much importance this game puts on food, because it differentiates it so much, and it's also important to keep many sources of food around for the overall health of the citizens. Because they need meat, they need fruit, they need vegetables, they need mushrooms, I don't know. But they just need a lot of stuff, and you have to make sure they get it. I also like how this looks here. We're almost empty, we're almost full, we're almost empty. It keeps alternating, that's kind of nice. Although what's not so nice is that our storage on logs is indeed very low. So we will look into building more forestry in here. Once we have more stones. I'm going to do something potentially stupid. I'm going to go down to 80 farmers, which is probably way less than we should have, and I'm going to make 5 of the people we just unleashed stone cutters. Okay, and the rest will have to replace people who died and carry around resources. Right now we are missing stones and stones and stones and stones. Okay, you get a picture. We are missing stones, which is why I put those people into stone cutting duty. That being said, let's see how many. Well, they've been producing not too bad. I mean, 48 is a reasonable amount of herbs. You don't need that much. I'm actually keeping more herbalists than I actually really need around, because I still believe that herbs are a nice trading good, and I just like to have more of those available than I need. I believe they're also good for the citizens' health, so while they may not be used for treatment of diseases, it's always good to have some around. I'll also need to make another storage pile. I'm not sure where though. Maybe over here. Who knows? Anyway, let's just get building here. Actually, let's remove all the stones here first. All of this needs to go. Those as well. We don't need to remove the iron, so I'm not going to tell them to do that. But I want this stuff to be removed, and once it's in the stockpile, we'll build something here. We'll build down here and maybe make a connection from here to there. Can we actually do that? Is that mountain too close to this connection? Ah, damn it. Yeah, we can't build here. Okay. So we'll have to come up with something else. I don't want to build a tunnel here because that would feel like a waste. I'll probably build a tunnel around here. I did a bridge here. I'm not sure why. There was somebody requesting a bridge here, but I believe this is the bridge he meant. So there is a bridge. And I won't build a bridge here because there's nothing to connect it up with. I won't build a street down here just to have another bridge. It's a waste of resources. Okay. We also have way too many textiles, so I might actually build another tailor. Although I believe we are doing okay. With the if the frequency of useful merchants were higher, then I would probably need another trader. But right now we are doing just fine. And Well, we had plenty of time to actually store up on textiles, and I think it was actually... We could have made more if we had more storage capacity. But I'm not sure if they could actually produce while the storage barns were full. Also, I'm going to set up a countdown now for 15 minutes. Because that feels like a good idea. So I'm not sure we're getting here. I'm also not sure what the... if this game is going to be going completely away or not. I'm tempted to say it won't, and I will use it as like an announcement game if I have something to announce again. What is that? Looks like the mother of all steaks. What are you? Yeah, I would say this is sort of a steak. So it's probably venison or something. Or beef. Let's see. Go on. Yeah, it could be beef as well. Okay. Wondering why none of those traders actually brought logs with them. I would have liked to buy some of those. Right now we are kind of stocking up again. People are making stones, so that's good to see. We're also having a bit of coal, which is also very pleasant to see. And I believe we kind of need more merchants or more vendors, so this stuff is going to be picked up from the mines. You have iron and coal. I actually want that coal. But we don't have warm coats, so... why do I have all that firewood in here? Oh, because okay. We currently can't trade anything, so I must ask you to go away again. Which is a shame, because I would really like to buy some of that coal. But I don't want to trade firewood in, because we don't really have that much of that. And it's not being carried away, that's the problem. It's not being carried away, because we only have one trader in here. And he's probably busy like picking up warm coats and getting all the firewood we bought last time. I think he got rid of about 200 of it already. Actually, no, he didn't. We had 200 in there, as I saw in the storage requirements. And they currently have 450. So the 250 we bought are still in there, and they just didn't get to remove them. So I suppose he was just running around trying to get more coats. At least I suppose that's what he would be doing if he knew what was good for him. Let's see. No, it's actually desire 200, count 0. And Ludwite has become a labourer. So we might actually put 5 more people to work as farmers. Right now it's winter anyway, so they would, or autumn, but they would soon be. No, it actually. It's already deteriorating, but we're getting there, and we're still full on storage. I actually need to build another storage barn over here on the other side. Question is where exactly? I think here would be good. Let's build one right here. This is a hunting cabin, so it won't be much of a problem. But yeah, let's build another barn here. You are storage barn, right? Yeah. Let's direct it like that. And put it over. Do I want to put it there? Yeah, I want to put it there. So I would rather not do that, but I think I have to. Because all of this, look at all those fields. And I would increase those limits, but there's literally nowhere we can put all this food. Also, I think it's a good idea to make this and to put in more people as as builders now, because we have, I believe we have plenty of stuff now. and plenty of homes. Well, we don't have plenty of homes, but we have plenty of laborers now because I just released a lot of people, and we just got kind of a small wave of adults coming in, and the children coming of age. That's the word I was looking for. And also someone suggested I could make a recording day. Not sure if I addressed this already, but recording day is not that easy to pull off. You see, I've been recording for 2 hours, and I really can't do more than that. Actually been doing a bit more than 2 hours, but I really can't do more. I can't record for an entire day. You have to keep a certain mindset when you record. You have to keep talking. It's very exhausting to keep talking all the time. You have no idea how bad this can be. But you have to keep talking the entire day, and that's really, really bad for your voice. You will hate yourself the next few days. And there's also the process of uploading all those videos, which is currently still a bit of a problem. And that's something I wanted to say, something I wanted to tell you about. I have been trying to upgrade my internet connection because what I currently have kind of sucks. Also, look at that, we have a female cleric, and a young female cleric at that too, so I guess the church is going to have a lot of newcomers next time. Anyway, I've been trying to upgrade my internet connection, and I was told my contract was running until like March 2017. I will tell the provider to just quit that and upgrade my connection. Then they have logs. We want all of those. I want 400 logs. I don't want anything else from you. And you can have 200 herbs for that. We are currently a bit low on leather coats, so I'd rather not sell those. But if we can trade that would be great. Perfect. And so I did something unusual for me. I filed a petition to the Saxonian government stating that I believe that the 2-year automatic extension of a contract, at least those internet contracts, is not acceptable, and it doesn't warrant consumer protection. Because if you are not a new customer, you are kind of useless to most providers for some reason. Because actually my boss in the internship last year told me that the only number that managers care about is how many new contracts did we get. How many new contracts were formed, not how many people jumped off, how many people cancelled their old contracts, how many people we still have, how many people keep their contracts up. It's only how many new contracts are formed. So that's why you get the best conditions if you become a new customer, and nobody bothers upgrading your stuff if you're an old customer. And I believe that is not really customer friendly and consumer friendly, so I decided to file a petition, and they actually responded to me and said they were not responsible for that, and it has been relayed to the Bundestag. So I'm sure they will just smack it down, but should it happen that I have to talk in front of the Bundestag about my petition, I will most certainly let you know, and I will. And I'm not sure if I should promise that, but I will certainly try to go there wearing a Thank God for Me t-shirt. And I also tried to get someone to record it. But yeah, it's something that got me quite excited when I read it. I was kind of expecting them to say, yeah, no, not happening. But then I opened this letter and it said, yeah, we've related to the Bundestag because it's not our responsibility. So I'm still expecting the Bundestag to just smack it down, but it would be hilarious if they invited me over to explain my petition and explain what I want and explain why I think it is necessary. I actually think I have it reasoned quite well, but it would be hilarious to get there and to get a chance to speak there. it's one of my personal goals. I have a few of those. Like, one of them is to like talk through the parliament. One of them is actually being bribed with like at least 10,000 euros or US dollars. I don't care. It has to be at least 10,000 of a currency that is worth something. So nope, British pounds are not going to be possible too long. Anyway, those are silly goals, but actually I don't really want to be bribed, but it would be nice to, I don't know, it would feel like something that tells you that you have achieved something. You're important enough to be bribed. So that's why I came up with this goal like yesterday. But yeah, talking in front of the parliament would be fun, and if it gets there, you will most certainly know about it. Oh, even the stonecutters die of old age. That's a new one. I usually have stonecutters who die of, well, accidents. Of actually unfortunate accidents. I mean, there is the Dwarf Fortress unfortunate accident, which kind of kills nobles mostly, and people who demand too much. And there is the really unfortunate accident, which is bad luck for the person who got hit. Not bad luck they had coming. I know we're near capacity. Oh well. Is this getting anywhere? No. Look at that, I'm also forgetting the crop rotation. I'm not doing it now because I only have like a few minutes left, and I'm going to end this video building things. Okay, so the next thing we need would be logs. Plenty of those. We actually bought quite a few, so I might actually strike the iron while it's hot and start building a forestry here. Probably nothing else, just a forestry. Come on, where's the forestry? Here. You are a woodcutter, you should be a forester. Yeah, forester lodge. Actually, I'll have to wait until those stones are cleared. Kinda sucks. I could just place it over here somewhere. Come on. Forester lodge. Let's see, I kind of want to fit it into this little valley here. Like this. Yeah, that looks perfect. And we'll build the road up here. That's the lodge, so I'll have to build it from here to there. Ugh, fine, we'll not build it yet. Okay, I'm also not sure if I can build it through here, so I might have to build a tunnel here, which I really don't want to. But it won't happen in this video anyway, so it might be another time. As I said, the Let's Play might return. Probably not as Let's Play, but more of an announcement thing. I will probably also not play this town any further. Like, I will only play it on camera, and most of the camera bit is done by now, so that's pretty much it for the Banished Let's Play. Also, I'm not sure what those stones are, if I should set them to be removed, or if those actually produce resources. I mean, I think that might also be one of the things that actually spawn those herbs. Although, let's actually test this. We have this other herbalist here, who has, no, they have gathered about as many last season. 39. Okay. Let's see if we can get to... Oh wow, we actually broke even. So we now have about as many homes as we have families. This is going to be... it's a balance we were not going to hold for very long. Because children are born, and we also have more students again. Having less people though, so we might need those houses sooner than later. And of the two builders I have, none is actually working here. That's kind of a shame. Okay, are people being busy here? No. Those removal jobs need to be done, but I think people are trying to get other stuff done first. Like they will try to get this bridge laid out, which is somewhere over here behind the smoke. There it is. Yeah, they're getting stuff here, which is nice, but not quite what I actually wanted them to do. At least not right now. Shut up, cell phone. Okay. A child named Rome was born. I don't know, it's quite a presumptuous name, I think. Anyway. That is it for the Banished Let's Play. I believe we can say we've come quite far. The first graves should be gone by now, so the founding fathers of the city may have been forgotten by now. I'm also not sure what this guy was. Ooh, a merchant. Let's see what he has. He is a general goods merchant who has nothing we really want. Oh, you have stone. You have stone. I want stone. Get me 200 of those stones. And I will give you 70 coats. Do I want... Now I'm gonna save on coats right now. I'll just buy the stones. And we have another farmer dying of old age. So yeah, the founding fathers have... well, I'm not sure if they would have seen what we've done to the city, but I believe they would be proud of us. I mean, we've come from this little settlement here to this, what I consider kind of a sprawling city, actually. So, while we might still be freezing in our homes, but not in our neighbors' homes, I believe we've done good, and it's been a good Let's Play. At least I hope it was good. I mean, some of you have criticized my ineffective pathing and stuff, even though it was partially tongue-in-cheek. I have been criticized. However, I believe we have dealt with most of our challenges remarkably, or not that remarkably, but decently and somewhat efficient. Okay, yeah, that one has been dealt with. I wish you could dismiss those, by the way. We have gathered all the trade items, so that's pretty cool. We have baptized everybody. Let's actually check that. We have almost everybody clothed and educated. I'm not sure why almost, but almost. We have quite a large production of food going every year. We have rich harvests. We have a lot of trading. Like this city is probably considered pretty rich by any means, even though we don't have that many ornaments and stuff, because nobody decided to pick up masonry or something, or like artisan stuff. But yeah, we're doing fine. We have free healthcare, we have plenty of food, we have everything one could want in the city. Wow, is that? No, that's not full. And yeah, we even have doctors. I'm not sure where they got their knowledge, but we have doctors or physicians. Yeah, the boarding house, which is empty, which is good. We have more homes. Yeah, we actually have now more homes than families, although that's only because one family died. We have... I can stop counting everything, but we've survived 2 famines, or 3, I don't remember. We are currently probably growing again soon. We have been able to accept various nomads. And I believe the future is looking bright for the city of Uristville. I will call it a city, even though the game, I think, makes it a city in after 500 citizens or so. But I'm not going to play until then. So I will call it the city right now. And yeah, look at that. We are getting more children again, and more students will follow soon. Like this should be like a few years delayed. You can see it here. You have this bump in children here, and you have students a few years later. So it's going to be the same with the children and with the adults. The overall population is the sum of all of those, so this changes immediately. Anyway, we're going to pan over the city here once more. From here, actually no, we started here. All with this storage pile. Actually, I think this is where the wagon was placed. It's a well now, so that's fine. All this, and then we built down here. This marketplace is relatively new though. I built a tunnel here. I'm not sure why. I think because I wanted to build a forestry over here, and forgot about it. You could have told me, people. Okay, then we expanded in this direction and made pastures and orchards, and eventually also, I think this part was also later, but we expanded here. We have another small kind of settlement going on with the woodcutter because there's a market nearby, and I'm hoping this market guy, the vendor, will actually make sure that there was always wood on store, but apparently he failed at that. Useless bugger. And we expanded up north, across the river, which we are crossing on 2 points now. Over here and over here. To form more fields, more docks, and actually going to release one of you. And of course the bit that burnt down recently. Could you scroll quicker? So yeah, with one final look at the city, can we scroll out even further? We can. So one final look. It's a shame we can't build like into this mountain. That'd be pretty cool to do. I could have actually built the mines into that, but I don't want to have the mines too close to the living area, because I believe mines are actually negatively impacting happiness as well. Nobody wants to live near those. Not sure why, it might be the black smoke. Anyway, and that's it for Banished for now. I hope you enjoyed this Let's Play. I certainly did. Kind of ignore those freezing signs there. The citizens of Uristville thank you all for your comments, for interactions. I certainly do, and certainly enjoyed talking to you and building this city. Do you know I actually did something I usually don't do, and I went for the hard settings as opposed to medium or easy, which I usually pick. I usually go for medium, but in this case I felt confident in the hard difficulty because I actually did that on my off-camera playthroughs as well. It took a while, and Banished is one of those games that actually kind of get you into a routine, and once you get this down, once you get down how to make a village get through the first winter and then through the second one, and from there on it's actually kind of downhill. Or downhill ride. No, it's not going down, it's not going bad, but it's just a downhill ride. From there on it kind of goes easier, because you will have more workers, you will have, or you may have actually acquired some kind of seeds, you may have some buildings, and your village can sustain itself at this point. I mean, it will still have to build, like, you will still have to get stones from the surroundings as opposed from a quarry, but you will generally be able to sustain yourself. You will be able to get somewhere, and once you hit that point, and I hope I've helped some of you, if you want to play Banished and you didn't know how to make your town survive, I hope this has helped some of you. And I hope I'll see you all again next week when we'll play something else. Until then, bye.